Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again in the UK. We're back again in a HST. HST. And this time there's a nice chilled out long distance route from where we are here in York currently. It's York. And we're heading to Londinium via Peterborough. And Peterborough is 112 miles away. So that's going to be a thing. If you're new to my videos and you're watching this on YouTube, welcome indeed. This is going out on YouTube on a Railway Wednesday. The content is OMSI on a Monday. On a Friday, some tourist bus maybe still being a thing. And then farming. Farming is going to be a thing. Saturday, some of the trucks things. And then Sunday, some randoms. So yes, some things. And good evening, Trent, JP, Cactus, JP again, and Dylan. So yes, a bit of a trip in a HST today, starting at York where we currently are, where I've already failed, so that's a good start, because I moved and then stopped to make sure I could move. Peterborough and then King's Cross, that's it. So we will get inside in all the goodness. We'll release the brakey things. And apply some of the powery thing. And hi, Big Mac. So, fancy doing a HST trip. Thought, well, why not take a HST down to London, and then so a bit of a high-speed trip in this. Or high speed-ish, maybe, possibly slightly. We will see. So can't give it full power because we got a 30 limit, but I'm sure there'll be a point where we can give it the beans. Good evening, John. That's a horn. So 40 limit, 90 limit coming up. By the time we get to 40, we should be going through to 90, which we will. Give it all of the beans. That's just so good. Oh, of course we haven't got an inside view. Well, that's pixely. We can lean out the window. HST diesely goodness, indeedy do. Right, 90 limit currently. My day has been good, which is concerning really when it's like that. Everybody else's day has been rather good. At least a big window. Yeah, it's quite large as windows go. So 100 limit coming up. So yeah, just 2 stops. So Peterborough, which is somewhere over there, and then King's Cross, which is over there. A bit like a man truck windscreen. Yeah, it's a bit like driving a coach. So yeah, I wanted to get back in HST. Obviously something in the UK because me. And this being, or for those watching live anyway, the first of 2 Train Sim streams this week. Ooh. Because Friday is 1 year to the day of Roy Bridge Day. So we'll be redoing the Roy Bridge journey this coming Friday. So Friday night, more trains. For those of you watching on the YouTubes, that will be coming up next week. Because it's a thing. It's Railway Wednesday. Roy Bridge Day is the 28th of May. Ewoks, indeed. Third one from the left. I still reckon that would be awesome for some merchandise, you know. Just a t-shirt or even a mug or something, or just third Ewok from the left. And just Roy Bridge. We were planning this year a meet-up at Roy Bridge on Roy Bridge Day, but you know, the certain sort of pandemic thing got in the way, so maybe next year. Well, there is merchandise available, shameless plug. First lot of merchandise, mugs, t-shirts have gone out with Noodly Boo on the back, and the latest lot have got I was young, it was dark, which I will be wearing my hoodie with that on the back of it at the meetup. And yeah, I think 30 Ewok from the left is definitely going to be a thing. And I think next year, well, because I was young, it was dark. So the follow-on from that will be probably next year, or maybe something for Christmas. He said his name was Susan. Or we could have, he said that's where he was keeping his lunch. I don't know which would work better. Anyway, if you're new to the streams and you're thinking, what the hell are these guys going on about? Watch that clip, it'll all make sense. I was young, it was dark. So anyway, right, a 125 limit, we're flat out all the way forward, doing 109 with 106 miles to go to Peterborough, where our ETA is 8:20. Well, yeah, Trent had his Noodly Boo t-shirt arrive and had to explain to his parents why there's some random word written on the back of his t-shirt. I might wear mine to work actually on Friday, my Noodly Boo t-shirt. Right, so far not seen any other trains. So I thought a nice chilled out journey this evening, because Friday's train sim, there's a lot more stops, bit of a slower line, so thought we'd chill out. Streams coming up the rest of this week though, for those of you watching live. Tomorrow night we've got some flights going from, I think it's Innsbruck to Hamburg, possibly, in the Airbus. Friday night then is that train sim doing the Roy Bridge. Then Saturday lunchtime is SnowRunner multiplayer. Saturday night I'll be a look at the new multiplayer in ATS with AI traffic. That'll go well. Sunday is going to be a long farm sim stream, 7-8 hours, possibly more. That's going to be Sunday. And then Monday got first look at Grand Casino Tycoon, and then back into normal streams for next week. Tuesday with OMSI, Wednesday more trains, Thursday flight, Friday trucking, next Saturday some things. Exactly, go for a whiz along the East Coast Main Line. And I pretty much just wanged the levers back and left them there. You can pick the colours, you can. You should have MSFS installed by then. What, next week? So is this an actual... I thought it might have been... there might be more stops. There are more places, aren't there, between York and Peterborough? Isn't there like Grantham? That's up there, isn't it? Oh dear. You should just not answer your phone, Dom Raider. Did I get everything installed yesterday? Yeah, mine's all working fine. Snow Runner's ready. MSFS FSFS is ready. Right, we've hit our 125 limit. Slow it down a little bit. Tempted to break your own leg. Yeah, that, I mean, using the rudder pedals would be quite difficult though. But the rudder pedals, well, that makes things easier then, doesn't it? How am I doing? Doing really well, thank you very much. Oh, Twain! Mine's bigger than his. And mine's way cooler. Well, at least we've seen another train. See, I'm going to try and revive the roaming driver thing as well after we've done Roy Bridge. I think we left our driver abandoned in Leeds. So next week we'll see if we can find something leaving Leeds and going to York, or going somewhere from Leeds. We haven't necessarily got to get to Scotland now, so we could go from Leeds south. So we could go back down to, I think, come back down to Cornwall. So we could do that. So he's been mugged. Yeah, abandoned in Leeds. Yeah, cheers, Don. Because it's easy then, I can just carry on from where I got to the week before. So farming is going to be a thing a bit more prominent. It is on the Twitchy at the moment, but hoping to do something for, well, there's a new series for Twitch where we're going to start work on a new farm and go old school on a new farm. So that'll be appearing on Twitch and appearing on YouTube as a series that won't get done between videos. Yeah, I'm not a fan of electrics, but you panic and find a new route and forget where you were. I do panic. Well, I jumped into one of these to do a longer route about half an hour ago, and then I couldn't get the train going, and then I had to get reminded how to get the train going, and by that time I'd run out of time, so I ended up doing this route. But this is fine. Nice and chilled for a Wednesday. So we're due in at Peterborough at 8:09. Our ETA is 8:18. How am I 10 minutes late already? Yeah, it was going to be an early one, Trent. But we can make up for it. I don't know how long the Roy Bridge one is. And I'm sure after a 7, 8, 9-hour farming stream on Sunday, people would be fed up with me. Right, I don't know whereabouts in the country we are. What's 88 miles from Peterborough? We haven't passed through any stations yet. The north, yeah. I need to do this again because we've done. What have we done? We've done Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer. We've done Penzance to Paddington in a Class 60. We've done London to Edinburgh in a Voyager. We've done Edinburgh to London in a Pacer. We need to find another long one. But I don't know. Glasgow to London. I don't think you can't. That's the problem. You can't do it directly. Hi, Randy Wings. It needs to be something that's, you know, out there already and can be done in one long trip. I really enjoyed doing the Cornwall one because it's places I recognise. Yes, Steam sale. I haven't looked yet. I'll have a look after the stream. I think there's some UK stuff I haven't got. Not much of it, but I need to fill in some gaps. That might be a thing. Well, time's coming down now. We were due in at 8:18, now it's down to 8:17, so we've gained a minute. Well, that was a bend. Blimey. Speeding, why has it gone to 15 miles an hour? That was a bit drastic. Any routes that goes to North Scotland? We were going to do the route up to Mallaig, but that was slightly broken. We've done the Kyle line, which goes out. Well, it's gone out on YouTube today. Also, we'll be doing wherever Roy Bridge is on Friday. Where's Roy Bridge? That's North Scotland, isn't it? Or is that the middle bit? Aberdeen to Penzance. You can't do it. That's the problem. There aren't all the bits in Train Sim to do it. We've done it in various parts as a series. Hi Ferret. Oh god, 105 limit. Braking. Speed limit change. Yeah, thanks for the warning. Inverness Shire. Shear. Shearshire. Shire. Hi Nico. Hi Chris. Don't know where we are now. place. Okay, what's south of York? Doncaster. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to stay at the Corral signal box. I want to go to Corral. Right, back up to 125 then. We've now gone through Donny. That's such a noise. Right, get the speed back up. They're not really built for acceleration, these things, are they? Hi, Dodger. Everyone's chilled. It's train sim. Train sim's quite chilling. Should be quite chilled tomorrow night, actually. Back in a jet in the MSFS. FS. Half term next week. Yeah. But bank holiday weekend. Woo! 3 days off. Jumping about, that sounds far too energetic. Don't want to be doing any of that. So I don't know, so we've got single twin track this side. There's two more tracks over there. So was it 2 tracks in each direction? Oh no, obviously not. I say, was it 2 tracks in each direction once then? It is too much energy to jump around. Well, today though, wasn't it? It's 3,000 cases of COVID reported today. The first time in 6 weeks, something like that. It's on the rise again. I'll get horny. Oh, 110 limit. See if I can just back off the throttles. Yeah, exactly, rounded. Little bit of breakage. There we are. Tram Sim Depot DLC. I realised there was one. Right, 110 through here, and then back to a 125. So was the line speed made 125 and then the train given the name to match the line speed that it could do, or was the line speed made because that was the speed that the train could do? There's a question. Why not make it 130? Wasn't line speed 140? Really? Hi, Otis. Like it is now for the new trains, but when this thing was done, the train was named after the speed limit. Okay. The APT did 140. That's a weird thing. Revolutionary, but a complete failure, wasn't it? Yeah. I've been to Crewe. The world's most disappointing experience ever. Hi, Aaron. Yes, is a big gap for the next stop. We've already done 40 miles. Taking a nice bimble down to London. It's a big one. Well, no comment there. Yeah, I just wanted to do a chilled out one tonight because I know Fridays be quite full on. London to Edinburgh is 400 miles and I've done them in a pacer. Well, Edinburgh to London, but you know, same thing. I'd love to do that again in a thumper. Imagine how cool that would be. Paddington to Penzance in a thumper. Right, slight incline. Yeah, class 205. Found out today there's a coach mod for ETS2. Please don't be a sad twat and drive a coach in ETS2. Yes, a certain class of people that go, oh look, ETS2, I'll drive a car. Oh look, X-Plane, I know I can drive a bus. No. Right, still going slightly, no are we? No we're not, we're on a flat bit. Since when did Michael McIntyre follow you on Twitter? Since years ago. Barack Obama follows me on Twitter. It wasn't a speed thing. They weren't really fully access compliant. So you couldn't, although there was ramps they could put in, they weren't really access friendly, and they were not really the most, you know, environmentally friendly vehicle. And so, consider it was only supposed to be a temporary stopgap. It lasted a long time, and they're still running. Yeah, so they've dragged some back out of retirement. Yeah, the pace was only supposed to be temporary. Right, 115 limit coming up. Realise when I actually have to stop this thing, I'm going to have a clue how to do it. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I really need to go on one. That's a next year thing now. That and a HST for one last time. Right, so back up towards 115. 59 miles from Peterborough, where we're due in at 8:14. Yeah, I might not be able, well, anybody that's seen this content before, there's no guarantee I'll actually stop at the station, attempt to stop at the station, may have to reverse back to the station, or I'll stop about a mile early. Wait till tomorrow when I'm back in an Airbus for the first time in God knows how many months. That's going to go well. YouTube won't be seeing that because YouTube doesn't like flight. Right, back to a 125. There was some bushes on the track there. Exactly, arrivals never. It does say that the slogan is a bonus to arrive alive, or at the right place, or at the right time. Because we could always just dish out the next of kin card, of course. I don't think I've ever been to Peterborough. There's the thing. It's not really a place you'd remember going to, unless you live there, of course. Then going there is probably, something. I haven't been to York either. I've been to London. I haven't been to King's Cross. Have I been to King's Cross? No, I haven't been to Cambridge. I haven't been anywhere east of London. Oh, in that case I have. Yes, I did go to the showground thing, but I never actually went into Peterborough. It was a boiling hot day as well when I went to Truckfest 2 years ago, 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago. Some years ago. It wasn't last year. Hopefully Convoy in the Park is good this year. 2 months time. 3 months time. 2 months time. 3 months time. 3 months time. Four weeks this coming weekend. Not for you watching on YouTube, it's probably already happened. We've got the first meet-up in 10 months happening at Cosford, where a few of the regular reprobates will be there. Right, back the speed off a little tiny bit. So we've seen one train so far. Was there anything at Doncaster? I can't remember seeing anything there. This line would normally be absolutely packed. How's my week going? Good, actually. Surprisingly. Worryingly. I'm sure it would go wrong. Vulcan is the only thing in Doncaster. That's their claim to fame. I'll be seeing a Vulcan in 4 weeks' time at Cosford. Bing. Right, 49 miles to go. Until we arrive in Peterborough. Yeah, I like being busy. Except on a Friday. It's quite nice not too busy on a Friday. Right, bring the power back a little tiny bit. So we're going to exceed that 125. Yeah, I want to do a pacer. I want to do a 125, and I've always wanted to travel on the Caledonia Sleeper, so London up to Scotland overnight, and always wanted to do the line down to Penzance by train, so running along the coast at Dawlish and stuff. That'd be quite cool. I can never tell, Nico. I don't know what I'm going to be bombarded with on a daily basis. My job isn't one of those where I can plan. Had a driving lesson today. Oh, people hate learner drivers. I used to instruct on motorbikes, and you almost had to ride, because we used to follow the pupils, and you had to ride tactically because the amount of people that just want to overtake learner riders. So you almost had to just put yourself in the way of cars just to protect the learners. People just see an L plate and road rage happens. "31 hours in 3 days." What do I do? 9.5 hours a day. And then come on here for 3 hours. Did you run over a cyclist? Oh, you get lots of points for cyclists. Okay, no idea where this is. It's a place. Yeah, I'd love to do an air show again. I used to go all the time. I used to go to Greenham Common back in the day when that was going. Obviously, we have the big one here. We have Fairford near me. Hopefully that'll be on again next year. Oh, 100 points if they're wearing cycling shorts. Right, build the speed back up again. So yeah, lots of things we're going to try and do for community meetups next year. We're going to try and do something every other month. So this year, obviously June we've got Cosford. August we've got Convoy in the Park up at Donington. October, going to try and arrange something at the British Motor Heritage Centre place, just south of Warwick, and then do something in December at Christmas market somewhere, and then it's my birthday in February, so we'll try and do a get together for my birthday in February. And then hopefully April then will be Insomnia, the gaming festival. That'll be on at the NEC, so that'll be April. June then do something. August then will be Convoy in the Park again. October next year should be the Flight Sim show. So lots of things. Right, 40 miles to go. So if you're new to the streams and you want to be part of the awesome community that we have, there will be a link coming around soon to the Discord server. Check that out and be part of the madness. And for those watching on YouTube, if you've got this far, don't forget to subscribe and like and lick and poke and prod and tweak, caress, all those things. Just do those, and generally around the subscribe button would be quite nice, or tickle. Yeah, we're open to a tickle. No twerking. Anything on Facebook's well, when Facebook started, it was good, and now it's just full of 12-year-olds. Facebook just annoys me now. I just don't. I've given up checking it, and I've only got family on there. No, that's a different thing, Dave. Right, 36 miles to go to Peterborough. It's definitely very lacking in trains, isn't it? Coming the other way. Well, it is. It's almost straight lines between the places it's going. Almost. They know I'm on the line. They're getting out of the way. Oh, we got the slowy down section. No, Roybridge Day is Friday, 28th of May. So that might be, I need to check and see how long it was, because that might be an earlier start. It'll be on YouTube. Speeding, well, not surprising, it's a 15 mile an hour limit. Oh, there we go, 115 mile an hour limit. Someone stole me one. The t-shirt's been shipped. Yeah, I had my t-shirt. I wish I'd have gone for the better quality one, to be honest, for the sake of like £2. I might have to reorder one. My hoodie's been dispatched and my mug has been dispatched. Right. $100 limit. Thing is, some routes there's loads of other trains. Depends on whoever's created the route, sort of how many they put in. It does make a lot of difference when you see a lot of other traffic. But I think we've seen, what, one train and we've done like 90 miles. So, our ETA at Peterborough is 8:09. We're due in at 8:11. So we're only running 2 minutes late. That's not bad. Doing good, thank you very much. Nice chilled out Wednesday evening. So Peterborough and then all the way down to Londinium. Right, speed back up again. Yeah, I don't mind it if there's not anything else. You're off to Peterborough in July. Nice. They're going from Wick to Aberdeen. Nice flight, actually. Not very long, but quite nice. Yeah, cheers, Liam. Have a good weekend. Yeah, we're doing an Airbus flight tomorrow in the MSFS Innsbruck. So departing Innsbruck and going to Munich, I think it was. Modified Nationals. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard today that Download Festival's on at Donington next year, so I might actually go to that. I'm going to keep my eye on the NEC and see what's on there. But yeah, open air stuff I think will start coming back on now. That's why hopefully Convoy in the Park, there'll be more stuff than there was last year when we went. A lot more trucks. They have a concert at Western, really? That's for the people from Birmingham and Bristol though, so you know, Dylan's lot end up down there. Well, not Dylan, obviously, he's far too posh, but you know, those sort of people. Tunnel! Yeah, I've been to Western many times. So I used to go on a holiday there. Alright, 24 miles. Bideford's nice. I do like Devon. Spent a few weekends down in Paignton and Goodrington. Used to go on holiday in the summer down to between Newquay and Padstow, camping. I do miss that. I really enjoy camping. Yeah, Westward Ho is nice. Thing is, everywhere is just going to be so busy this year because people can't go abroad. That's why I'm not going to have a holiday this year. I'll wait until next year. Yes, Dave's a bit of a hoe. Still feels weird all this time that I've been doing these streams. I do so many now in multiplayer that it just feels really odd sometimes when I'm doing single player stuff. Right, green lights. So I reckon we're going to get a reduced speed into Peterborough. And we might see some yellows. So time-wise, we're actually on time nearly, look. We're due in at 8:09. Our ETA is 8:09. We're doing okay. Hopefully in a couple of weeks' time we'll be returning to some longer streams for a couple of months. Maybe going back to reduced hours at work. So be able to start earlier and get some longer streams in. You got banned from a Wetherspoons, blimey, that takes some doing. Right, 17 miles to go. We arrive in the Peterborough. Would have been a bit nicer if we'd have had a few more stops, a couple more stops maybe on this run, but yeah, nice chilled journey. Blimey, we're actually ahead of time now. That won't last. Yeah, let's say it won't last. I'm only due in, what, 14 seconds early, but I'm bound to start braking at like about 3 miles before I should, so what's the bet? He'll now hold us at Peterborough if we are early. I bet this thing did not burn some fuel. If it was full, and I've been on them where literally there's people stood in the carriages and you've been wedged in the bits in between the carriages, so when they're fully laden they must burn a hell of a lot of diesel. It was down in Cornwall today. Oh, lovely. I've been down there for, blimey, 8 years. At 11 miles. It's starting to feel really odd now that there's no other trains. I think we saw that one at the beginning, didn't we? So whoever created the route went, yeah, I'll stick a train in, and then just forgot to put any more. We might see something at Peterborough. Hopefully we see something at London. It's like the last man on earth, and I'm just driving a train to London. Yeah, but even a Sunday morning there's trains. Right, 9 miles. It's just whoever created it didn't put any in. Bing. Maybe they're on strike. Yeah, it could be. Well, you could edit the scenario. But I don't think it's an easy thing to do. Right, so I'm going to expect a reduced speed limit as we come into Peterborough. 6 miles to go. Where we're going to arrive a minute and a half early at the moment. Something I love about train sim, it's just so relaxing. Wasn't quite relaxing when I came down here in the Pacer though. That was a long journey. Of the two I've done in the Pacer, that one was a struggle. Well, 7.5, 8 hours, I think it was. Right, 3.5 miles to go. I did. I think, yeah, I came back and streamed in the evening because that was an early morning, wasn't it? I went off for an hour or something, came back, and wish I hadn't because it killed me. I think I streamed for about, 10, 11 hours that day. I miss it when I'm not streaming. I really do miss it. Yeah, you best not do flight then. Right, well there's some speed limits. 30, 25 maybe. Right, double yellow. All of the braking. I don't think I'm going to get down to the speed limit in time. Going to be speeding, a lot of speeding. Oh wow. That was full on the brakes all the way down. Blimey. That was a lot of braking. We're actually 3 minutes or 2 and a bit minutes early. Okay, open the doors at Peterborough. I just shoved a bit of track on, a bit of platform on. Oh, the platform goes. Oh, we just build a bit. It's fine. Yeah, all the trains on. Doors are opening, or mainly. Is that hot metal I smell? Well, considering I saw the speed limit come up for 30, and it wasn't long before I started braking, and then just like full brakes. I was anticipating some breakage, I must admit, but not quite that amount of breakage. Alright, we've got to wait here now then, because we're early. So it's going to hold us at Peterborough. Next stop, Londinium. Where we're due at 9:07, so an hour down to London. That was a horn. The world's smallest car park. Yep, we can get 12 cars. London to Brighton. Yeah, we're in Peterborough. This train is now terminating due to its brakes being on fire. It was fine. Even Larwood can't say I braked too early for that one. Brake discs are now glowing red. The fact that all the passengers that were at that end of the train are now at this end of the train due to the braking. Yeah, that's a horn. Matches a livery, yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be grand. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, there is a link there to the Discord server. If you want to be part of the madness that the Discord community is, then do check that out. Train section in there, but one for buses and coaches, for trucks, for farming, for flight, a random section, a food and drink section, all sorts of things in there. So do check it out. These games are cool, but it costs more than a real train. Yeah, it's one of those sims where in order to make it better for yourself, you've got to buy routes and spend money, unfortunately. But it's one of those that you do get a lot out of it. Once you've got a route, there are a lot of scenarios that you can add for free to make it better for you, and sometimes get stuff on sale. So it's one of those that it's, you know, you get a lot of enjoyment out of the money that you spend. Fiddly-dee potatoes. So wait for our clearance and then we'll head off to London. Well, there's no other trains on the track. Nothing. Not one. We've seen one train, and that was when we left York. So tomorrow night we've got flight going from Innsbruck to Munich in the Airbus. Friday back with more train sim, doing Roy Bridge, not literally. And then Saturday lunchtime is some Snow Runner. Saturday night is the new ETS2 multiplayer. Going to be giving that a go. Sunday is going to be a long farming stream, 7-8 hours probably of farming on Sunday. Monday lunchtime is Grand Casino Tycoon, a new game. And Monday is that is Monday. Tuesday is the OMSI. Wednesday more train sim. Next Thursday more flight. Next Friday more trucking. ATSMP. I knew what I meant. There's not a lot for water games. There is Sail Away, which is still in my top 5 of most watched videos, bizarrely. Hi Stewie. But we need a decent ship sim. Few Great Northern services have been cancelled due to an overhead wire defect at the Neen sidings. This means we've had to wait an extended minute for unbooked passengers at platform 1 heading for King's Cross. On the bright side, the single up fast track will be open until Huntingdon. So we're not going to see any other trains then, because they've all broken down. Can we stop at Hatfield? Well, okay, let's make some noise then. Right, off to London we go. Fire extinguisher standby for the next stop. So we're due into King's Cross at 9:07. Our ETA is 9:11. Well, there was a working toilet. It's not working anymore after that last stop. A few people visited it. It's now slightly clogged. Right, so just as we start accelerating then, we got a 25. We'll blame Dylan. Right, so just as we accelerate out of the station, it's like, nope, we've got to slow it back down again. Oh, slightly speeding. As we come out onto the fast line, because all the other trains are broken down. It's great, isn't it? In the event of an electricity failure, they have to rely on the HST. I've got no idea what's going to happen to train lines now with all this GB rail thing going on. Right, accelerate our way back towards 115 then. Pedal to the middle, levers are both back. Should be just perfect little space. That it could have been a bit longer, that tray there. You could rest your laptop in there and sit and watch some Netflix, couldn't you? Yeah, not really rapid acceleration. Yeah, put your feet up. You got this stupid pedal thing you got to push down there with your feet, in you. A vent blowing over your knees. Doesn't look very. Actually, reminds me of my computer desk. Actually, just wedged in between two things either side. Perhaps I should get an old HST cab and use that for my computer desk. Because I'm pretty much like that, wedged between a farm sim panel and a gear stick. Alright, 65. Although we slowed down for a second there, what's going on? We got some hillage. Oh, 100 coming up. I think it'll be okay. Well, apart from not seeing any trains, it's not been a bad journey so far. We've still got 73 miles to go. So it must be, as an average, a lower overall speed limit, because we covered 111 miles in an hour, and now we're going to cover 73 miles in an hour. So average speed as we get towards London is going to be a lot slower, I think. I can't believe we're still accelerating, like 5 miles out of Peterborough. I've had cars this slow. or 100 limit, I think we'll be fine. $105 limit, I still think we'll be fine. Did you drive a Princess or a Montego? No, I did want a Montego many years ago. Ended up buying a Rover 200. So I did think the Montego might have been a better bet. Worth some money now. The old 80s and 90s cars. Some of my early cars probably worth a lot of money. Well, one of them particularly is, which I got rid of for stupid money. You're buying an Astra van soon. Okay. No, not stopping again till King's Cross. So yeah, today's trips York, Peterborough, King's Cross, and yeah, another train. Woohoo! Yeah, I just wanted to do a chilled out long run. Oh wow, yeah. If you follow Johnny Smith on YouTube, if you don't, I recommend it. He did one of his collectors series videos last week before, and he went to the garage of a guy that basically collects pandas, and he's got like 30 of them or something. I thought I might have been a Reliant man. No, pretty much my last few cars, I generally alternate between Ford and Citroen. I'm currently in a Ford phase. But I was looking a couple of days ago at options to get a brand new Fiesta ST line X, which I'm very tempted by. I'm too old for a boy racer car. Yeah, I just like something nice. And looking on a leasing option, guy at work's just leased a car. And my car plus a lump sum and low monthly payments. You have it 4 years and then either buy it or give it back. You're looking at an XF. They're lovely. They're really nice. And you can pick one up quite decent now as well. Interiors are gorgeous. No, it was the X-Type that was a Mondeo, basically. That's not bad, Chaos. if I was spending that sort of money and you wanted that sort of luxury, I'd look at maybe even a Passat, or look at Lexus. The IS is quite nice. You just get a Rolls Royce Silver Shadow. Oh yeah, because running a 6 3/4 litre V8 is going to be really good on fuel. Yeah, the guy at work's just leased a brand new Tiguan. Not Tiguan, what's the big one? The big Volkswagen. And it's very nice. Touareg, that's the one. Yeah, Touareg. The Qashqai are nice, said nobody ever. It's like people that buy the Nissan Juke, you should be able to drag them out of their car and punch them in the face. Twitch GDM, thank you very much for the host. Yeah, this thing's lovely. It went from a Hyundai Santa Fe to a Touareg. Oh yeah, the Dacia, a good value for buying a brand new car, really good. But you've got to be prepared to keep the thing, because after 3 years, it's going to be worth nothing. Because the depreciation is awful. Right, 120 limit. It is, well, it's Renault basically. It's old Renaults. But, cheap motoring to get yourself into a brand new car. That are actually, it gets really good reviews for reliability, because it's a Renault, it's proven. Just don't expect to, it to be worth a lot of money when you part exit or go to sell it. If you're the sort of people that keeps a car for 10 years, then you'll be fine. My last one I kept for 7.5. This one I've had for 4.5. Yeah, I need to drive a new Fiesta. I had the last Fiesta I had was a 57 plate. I like that. Then I had an 06 and I had a 51 plate before that. So I really want to drive one of the new ones. Right, 53 miles to go until we get to King's Cross. Yeah, I've not had a Focus. I was looking at Focuses, Focus High, when I wanted to get rid of my C4. But then it's only because someone on the community had a Mondeo Titanium X Sport that I went in at one of the meetups and thought, oh, this is quite nice. That I then got my Mondeo Titanium. And then Chaos went out and bought a Mondeo. So there were 3 of us at one of the meetups, all with Mondeos. Yeah, my engine's pretty much been bloody rebuilt. New clutch, new injectors, new water pump, new cam belt. So all new brakes, all new tyres in the last, 3 years? Even the new Corsas are fun to drive. Yeah, but you'd always be a Corsa wanker. It's tough because there's so many nice cars out there. I still miss my old C4. I had that 7 years, and apart from a few bits of dodgy electrics, it was just so reliable. Corsa isn't the same as a C3. Citroen's part of the PSA group, so the C3s will have a matching Peugeot and Fiat chassis. Vauxhall's part of PSA as well now, really? Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. I bought 2 brand new C3s. Bought one, turned up at the dealer to collect it, so I picked the colour out of the brochure, pulled into the dealer, excited to see my new car, hated the colour, had it 10 months, part X'd it, bought exactly the same car, just in a different colour. Lost an absolute fortune. But yeah, I did like the C3, so I bought 2 brand new C3s, then bought a C4 coupe, which I really like that. That was nice. Then bought a brand new Fiesta Z-Tech S. Then had a Ford Ranger as a company car. Then had a Fiesta Z-Tech. Then got the C4. Not meant to admit to buying a C4. I bought 2. I'd have another one. I really like the new one. The new C4 is very nice. But I don't need anything that big. Ford Cougar looks ugly. It's like a mini bloody Nissan Juke. I only want a little one. Oh, it's the Puma I'm thinking of. Good thing too. Yeah. I'm fed up with big things. I only want a little one. Right, we've seen a couple more trains now. Oh, it's the Puma that looks like the Duke. But, you know, the Duke sells. You know, lots of people with not very good eyesight buying cars. Right, 40 miles to go till we arrive in that there King's Cross. We're due in at 9:07, due to arrive at 9:10. Never by an IGO. Because they were the same. That was the Citroen and Toyota thing, wasn't it? They were the same car a few years ago. The little Citroen C1. Never driven one of those. Driven a C2. Driven a C2 GT once. Had it as a loan car. That was quite nice. Did like that. It's very chuckable. Buy an electric car. We'll end up with them eventually. Well, I've got no plans to currently. RAV4s have always been quite good. Again, you've got that build quality and reliability, haven't you? That's key. Do you like the Picasso? I like the new C4 Picasso. The little C3 Picasso is weird. The C4 is quite nice. The old C4 Picasso is a good family car. Bit strange, but you know. Another Twain. Slow Twain. We'll say I'm a Citroen fan. My first car after passing my test was the BX. Right, well, at least we're seeing more trains now. So we should see a lot more as we come into London. Obviously, you're going to expect a lot of speed restrictions, I should imagine. Maybe even a few reds. But we're roughly on time. So yes, I might even have to clean my car before going to Cosford in 4 weeks' time. Just park it somewhere out of the way. Mine gets covered in leaves where it's parked at work. Another twain. Another twain. Oh, lots of twains. If you are new to the stream, welcome indeed. There is a link there to the Discord server. If you're clinically insane or you want to be associated with people that are clinically insane, then do check out the Discord server. It's not just about twains. Section in there for buses and coaches, trucks, farming, flight, food, setup and tech, entertainment. There's all sorts in there. And Train Sim something to stream every single Wednesday, although there is more Train Sim on Friday. Tomorrow is flight. Saturday is some snow runner and some ATS multiplayer. Sunday new game, Grand Casino Tycoon. No, Sunday farming all day, and then Monday is Grand Casino Tycoon. G101, blimey. Another twain. That's been quite an enjoyable, relaxing run so far. Hi Pete. A couple more stops would have been nicer, but this is quite chilled. So Friday's Train Sim will be a bit more slow as we celebrate Roybridge Day. And now historic HST, exactly. Where we've just done, well, York to here on our way down to King's Cross. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 91. You can't beat the HST really. Another twain. So ETA is 9:07 into King's Cross. No, ETA is 9:10. We were due in at 9:07. That was difficult, wasn't it? You're not a fan of diseasels? What? How? What? No. How? What? No. That? What? No. How? Just no. Do I switch the days of the games each week? No, Train Sims every Wednesday on Twitch. That stays where it is. Trucking, we're sort of getting back into routine generally on a Friday, but this week, because it's Roybridge Day, doing that Friday. Thursday's flight. So Wednesday and Tuesday's currently OMSI. Wednesday's Train Sim. Thursday's flight. Friday's normally trucking. Saturday generally some Wreckfest. Sunday some random things, but because it's bank holiday weekend, things are changing. Alright, double yellows. Maybe likes good trains instead. Don't you bloody encourage people, Larwood. I don't mind an electric if it sounds good. Some do. Right, all of the brakes. No, well, lockdown sort of got in the way, didn't it? If this is red, there's no way I'm stopping. That's red. Thankfully, it's not Korea. Blimey. What is it? But it's... Excuse me. That was... Right, well, we know we've got to wait for that train to depart. In Korea, they'd shoot you for that. Right, do I risk backing up? Well, it's just going to be reliant on that train down there, isn't it? So I should really back up until I'm the other side of it. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now heading back to York. It's fine, nothing happened, nothing to see here. Right, and now we wait. Yeah, next stop, Peterborough. See, I did wonder why it was going to take so long to do such a short distance. That's why. We're being held, waiting for that train. Oh, I hope now this isn't a repeat of... Oh, God, have we got to steal a train now? If this was Korea, that would be it. Scenario over. It would just end the scenario. This could be a because that's been there a while. It's not broken. Oh, we've done it before. On the whole Paddington to Weston-super-Mare thing, we ended up stealing a train because there was a train, which is the first time we did it. But we did this scenario 3 times. First time we did it, we collided into a train in the station. The second time we did it, we stole the train, but then it broke when we got to Swindon, I think it was. So did it again and stole the train. Basically, it's like that is there. There we go. We approached. The light was red for ages, so we went through the light and coupled up to the train that was in the station, and then moved forward and basically stole the train. So we ended up, the train that was in the station, we ended up stealing it and taking it to Weston-super-Mare. But I did that same scenario 3 times just so I could then edit it together and put it on YouTube. And did anyone watch the whole thing on YouTube? No. You did. You broke me with donations. And the one, the Edinburgh to London in a pacer. You broke me as well. That was a struggle for me anyway, that journey. Right, so we're now following another train, so we need to be careful. Because if he's going to be in front of us, then we're going to get reds and yellows. And pinks and greens. Where's the light? Where are we? Well in north. Right, is that green? Looks green. Right, we got a green. Onwards. And now we come from Welling. Accelerating slowly. You just joined Discord. Welcome indeed. I'm sure Crisp has probably already welcomed you in, because he does that. Here's the Sims and Stuff welcoming committee. I haven't been on an 800, no. The last train I went on was actually a HST. Probably 5-6 years ago now. Right, so it's definitely going to get busier. I am expecting some reduced speed limits. We'll see how things go. So yeah, so tomorrow, if you're new to the streams, we've got some flight sim in MSFS at 7 o'clock, flying from Innsbruck to Munich, I think. Friday, back with more train sim, doing the Roy Bridge line, or the line that contains Roy Bridge. It's Roy Bridge Day. Won't make any sense to anybody that wasn't here last year. Saturday lunchtime, got some SnowRunner in multiplayer. Saturday night, got the new multiplayer in ATS, testing that out with AI traffic. Sunday, there'll be a long farm sim stream starting about 3 p.m. And going till we stop, basically. So 7-8 hours or so of farming. Monday then got some Grand Casino Tycoon at lunchtime. Tuesday, OMSI. Wednesday, more train sim. Next Thursday, more flight. Next Friday, trucking. Saturday, NIMBY Rails and Forza. And on the Sunday, more farming. So plenty of streams coming up in the next 10 days. Need a train skin, 30 watt from the left. If only they were easy to do. They're not. Right, so still accelerating up towards that 115. We're running 4 minutes late. At least we're seeing a bit of other traffic now. 39 nautical miles. is a flight reference. I think that's another idea for some merchandise for next year. Apparently Juneau in Alaska is 39 nautical miles from the Canadian border. On the Discord, do we watch your videos of food, drink, bus, truck and all sorts of other... Not videos, but for people to post those sorts of items. So we got a food and drink one where people will, like I did today at work, because we've run out of milk, posted a picture. Buses, people share stuff on OMSI, on tourist bus, firm bus. So they're just categories for each of the rooms. Right, another train. See, that should have been the whole way down. That would have been awesome. $15 miles to go. No, that's the proper toaster, not the one that someone has on a desk. They got their crumpet stuck in their one this morning on their desk. Ah, here we go then. Right, 100 limit coming up. Almost some brakes. Yeah, I bought some a couple of weeks ago, but they went out of date, so I had to throw them away. Right, 12 miles from King's Cross. Yeah, passengers on this train won't be travelling again, not after this journey. After being all pushed towards the front of the train at Peterborough. I'll get back up towards that 100 limit. Bing. Well, you know, we did give them the next of kin card when they all boarded the train, so you know, just to be 100%, just to make sure that they're covered. Overtaking the slow train. See, your electric rubbish covered in bruises. Yeah. Well, you got to give them that when they get on before they break all their arms and legs colliding into the seat in front. if you haven't seen any of the YouTube stuff, if you are just catching the stream for the first time, there is a link there to the YouTube channel as well. Some of these things do go on YouTube, but there is some content on YouTube that doesn't come from Twitch. So check out the YouTubes. Alright, 8 miles. Due in 2 and a bit minutes late. Slight downhill. And a 95 limit. Right, this is where I'm expecting to see the speed limits reduced now. Nine minutes to go and 7 miles, so we're either going to stop somewhere or we're going to be going really slowly, or we're actually going to arrive very, very early. Yeah, take your bags and belongings with you and leave a train, unless you got anything valuable, then leave that behind, and the cleaners will look after it for you. Obviously, if you're dead, you can't hear the announcement, we'll just take your stuff anyway. And we'll dispose your body. What does it say? Nor do we ensure that your body will be disposed of in an ethical manner. There we go, we just chuck it out the window of the train. It'll be fine. Exactly, leave your PIN numbers and cards behind. Well, contactless, you can spend 30 quid everywhere. Exactly. It does say that on the back of your ticket when you buy it. Right. We've still got greens. .90 limit coming up down here that we're fine for, then down to an 80, then a 65. It's going to have to stop us, isn't it? Because how's it going to take us another 7 minutes to do 4 miles? What's the beeping noise? The alarm system. If you do forget your belongings, then go to lost property. No, we want to lock them on the train so we can rob all the stuff. You've obviously never travelled with Sims and Stuff travel before. Right, 65, then a 60. And then a 45, then a 15. Well, we've got to call it lost property, you know, legally. We've got to call it lost property, but, you know, It was lost. Now it's our property. I want to come in on platform 9 3/4. Am I driving using the keyboard? Yes. Just easier with train sim. Well, if they don't arrive alive, it means we've got to, because we've got to dispose of the body, and that's just inconvenient, really. So if you do die on the train, please do it at a station so we can just push you out.
Oh, yeah.
Gung Ho Bob, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Hope you've been lurking and watching. Platform 3 then is where we're going into, which is what it says down there as well. Oh, you want the East Coast Main Line for Train Sim World? Yeah, I think that's going to happen. It's too long. Yeah, you're never going to get that. We went through Doncaster earlier because we started this journey in York. So we flew through Doncaster at speed. And now we're arriving at the end of our journey at King's Cross. Don't know why it's Cross. Probably because someone built a train station. That's a train coming towards me. How long's the journey taken? 2 hours, well, pretty much 2 hours from when we started the stream. York to London. And Friday's journey that we're going to be doing is probably longer. So, but not the longest I've done. I think the longest was somewhere around 8 hours. I'm sure it was 8 hours. The Paddington to Penzance in a pacer. We just creep our way slowly to the end. See, back in the good old days, you used to be able to just open the door at these sort of speeds, just get out while the train was still moving. Keep travel to the Highlands. We have done well tonight on YouTube. The Kyle line went up. We're doing the around Inverness, not Inverness, Aberdeenshire, either somewhere, wherever Roy Bridge is where we're doing on Friday. And then next Wednesday we'll try and carry on our roaming driver series and carry on from Leeds, where we abandoned our driver several months ago. Starting from Glasgow. Right, there we go. We'll stop there. And open the doors. Well, there we go then. York to London King's Cross in a HST, stopping at Peterborough on the way. What a thoroughly enjoyable journey that was. A nice design. It was just chilled, relaxing. A bit of high-speed stuff before, say, the chaos that is going to ensue on Friday, doing the Roy Bridge Day thing. Scenario failed. Try again later. No, not you. There we go. Because it said we didn't stop at York. Because I started and then stopped to make sure I could actually move the train. But there we go. I don't know where.
Oh yeah.
Lena, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome along to whatever the hell this is. I don't even know where the one is that I'm going to be doing on Friday. Where is it? Somewhere up in Scotland. East Coast Main Line. It's not East Coast. Edinburgh, Glasgow. It's not that one. Fife Line. We've done that one. Great Eastern. It's not Heidi. Not Chiltern. Not Metropolitan. Not Midland. Newcastle. Scottish East Coast Main Line. Is it that one? That's not that one, is it? 'Cause that's the other on the Felsham, on the Brighton, London Underground, St Pancras, Riviera, Somerset, Southwestern. I can't remember what it is. We'll find it. Hopefully, I'll find it for Friday. West Coast Main Line over Shap. It's not that one. Northwestern Scotland. That one.
Yeah.
And just Hayward. Weren't you in War of the Worlds? I think it's the West Highland line, isn't it? We've done it before. I don't know. We'll find that out on Friday. I can't remember what it's called. So there we go. We will end there. And we'll come back and do the line that includes Roy Bridge on Friday evening. Tomorrow night, though, back with some flight at 7 o'clock. And say on Saturday lunchtime, we've got some SnowRunner multiplayer. Saturday night is the new trucking multiplayer thing with the traffic. Sunday, 7 or 8 hour stream. Sunday, farming, nice relaxing. Monday, some things. Just found me on YouTube. Damn it. I thought we deleted all that stuff. Why is it still there? Oh, I really must delete that. Thank you, Hayward. Just Hayward. It brought you here just at the end of the stream. So stick around, come back for more tomorrow. So thank you to you lot for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. It is much appreciated. I would feel like a complete idiot if I was just sat here talking to myself, as I do when I record the YouTube stuff. I won't thank anybody in chat because there's nobody in chat. Tomorrow there will be. Don't know who, just me and Crisp probably. So that'll be fun. No pressure, Crisp. So thank you to Captain Chaos, Dylan Larwood and Nightbot for moderating. To Just Hayward, Lena, Gung Ho Bob for following. And Twitch GDM for doing some hosting. And to all you new people that have been chatting along the way, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed what you saw and stick around for more. We'll be back. I'll be back. We'll be back. Someone will be back. There'll be something tomorrow, 7 o'clock, for the flight thing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.